Right now, Trump's taking the credit. Apparently, Cory Booker doesn't think he should. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, Larry Kudlow coined the phrase prosperity cycle, and I think that captures what's going on. We cut taxes, we cut regulations, we encourage businesses, we particularly encourage the dramatic development of energy. We now have dramatically bigger exports. Actually, the most recent data is that the poorest 1/4 of the country is getting a bigger pay raise than our people in the upper income levels. So this is the right kind of recovery. Blue-collar workers going back to work, manufacturing growing dramatically, and I think the fact is that anybody who is serious knows that none of this had anything to do with Barack Obama. Obama's policies and the policies of the Socialist Democrats are policies of high taxes, big regulations, anti-business attitudes, and they had led us to a very, very weak economy, averaging about 1.6% growth. Trump has beaten that every single quarter since he became president, and it's getting stronger and better. And I think it's sad that the Democrats can't learn anything. You know, if you're so busy despising your opponent, whether it's in football or baseball or basketball, if you can't learn from your opponent when they beat you, you have a real hard time in the next game. And it's clear that Cory Booker is learning nothing, doesn't want to learn anything, and just goes out and repeats rhetoric that's false.
I wonder if you saw the Wall Street Journal polling number that came out over the weekend. Approval of the president right now is at 46%. You want that number higher, certainly, but handling the economy is at 51%. How do you move column A to column B, Mr. Speaker?
Oh, I think persistent effort. I think the president, remember, he's just coming out from under 92% negative press coverage, a 2-year investigation that turned out to be totally phony. I mean, I don't know of any president in our lifetime who's carried as many negative burdens from the political class as President Trump has. And I think that's a very important thing to remember. The savagery and the hostility of the left has been unlike anything I've seen. And I would say, as Alan Guelzo, the great historian at Gettysburg College, said, you have to go back to Lincoln and the savagery of the slave-owning newspapers to see the kind of intensity we saw against Trump. I think as we get beyond that, his numbers are going to keep going up. As he continues to do a good job, his numbers are going to keep going up. And as people realize, you know, you may or may not like his style, but you sure have to like his results.